everyone, thanks for tuning in. You're watching Christian Adventure Gamer. I'm your host, Daniel the Paladin. So this is the Gen Con recap video, right? And so, talking about Gen Con, my experience, I did go to GenLorcana Con, you know, because I did get in the line for Lorcana. When I say that, I don't mean that I went at 3 a.m. or something and got in line on Thursday morning. No. I went in like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe before the exhibit hall opened, right? Got in the Lorcana line within like 5-10 minutes of me being in there. The line started moving. I was like, oh, what's going on? The line's moving. Are we like forming and, you know, getting closer, you know, together to go in? Then as I kind of followed the line, it just kind of disappeared. And I'm like, okay, what happened? And like I had no clue where they went to. And so I just went to door G. And then I found out from there that someone was trying to like constantly cut in the line and stuff, and then they came out and officially said there was no line, which was, you know, mass chaos for those people that were in line from like 3 a.m. And so like obviously I got in through door G and turned the corner real quick. And when I say real quick, I don't mean I was running. I just like it's literally go through the door and then there's a corner. And then there was like I can't remember what booth, and there's meta games, and there was Ravensburger. So I got in the line real quick there, but I didn't like run or push because there was obviously people coming through. There was a lady with a stroller, you know, going in. So I actually had stopped so she could get through. When I say stopped, I mean like I wasn't letting anybody to go around me. I kind of like brought myself out, just because I knew people were kind of pushing, and you know, this lady, poor lady, trying to push the stroller in there. You know, so I made sure that she got in the best I could, and then went and got in line for like 2 hours. There were times where it's like, this isn't really worth it. Like, by the time I get there, there's not going to be anything. That's like the thoughts that were going through my mind, right? So it's just like, man, like, do I even want to be in here? Felt a little claustrophobic at times. It was kind of a nightmare to some degree. But then finally, they got things situated. I was actually right against the wall for the 2 hours, like right where the concession stand is, or that could be if there was one open there. They used to open that one in the past, but they didn't in the last couple of years, which I don't understand why. They didn't. But you know, I could see the line, but it didn't look like it was moving. Like my biggest complaint was like, are they even selling anything yet? But apparently, what it was is like people were like 3 or 4 deep, and they had to like try to just kind of wait for those people to kind of trickle through until there can actually be a straight line of single file. So I had to endure that. So I was right there where they had to like do one-way lanes, which was kind of a nightmare for some people, and some people were just rude because they just wanted to get through. And it's like they were trying to let some people go one way through it, but they would also stop for strollers or people trying to go to the bathroom or a handicap, you know, people in a wheelchair, things like that. But it was real tight. And then through the rest of my day off, so like trying to get videos and stuff, I didn't get a whole lot of videos at Gen Con, partly because of like that situation, and it was just so crowded. You know, this was the highest number of attendees they've ever had, and you could feel it, right? So it was kind of hard to get a demo of something. And then sometimes it's harder to get demos when they have like a table space set up for you to actually sit down and get a demo versus someone having like a small table just kind of giving a run through, right? I like the little run throughs, the overviews, right? Because it's so quick, 2-3 minute, boom, there it is. I have it on my camera, or at least my phone, right? And then I can upload it later. When I go to a table, it's a little more difficult because at that time other people are wanting to sit down and demo it, and no one wants to mess with, you know, a 3-minute overview of a game while they want to try to just demo it to a group of people. So there's some little difficulties there. So I'm gonna try to figure out something for next year. Maybe if I schedule, maybe contact some publishers and actually schedule times for me to get like an overview or at least a, you know, quick demo and stuff. In the future, man, it'd be great if I had my own space. Well, I don't know if that'll ever happen because I'm a tiny little channel, but who knows? The Lord provides, right? But I do want to show the things I got from the con, right? And so I'm going to switch camera. So here's some things that you can see here, right? Obviously, the Disney Dixit, which I'll talk more about in a moment. Yeah, and so there's some things in here that were a little trickier to get. I had to go in another line on another morning, or some things that were just really great, easy to grab, like this game here, Robot Arena, or Robot Quest Arena. I got that Thursday morning before the exhibit hall even opened because it was just right there, right? So it was one of the things I had to carry with me through the Ravensburger line. Yeah. But where to begin, really? So I have the Dixit Disney Edition. One of my biggest concerns about this game was that the ease of use, right? Like, because everyone knows Disney, the clues on the cards are going to be pretty evident, right? But I actually played it this past weekend with some friends, and it did okay. There was a lot of people recognizing the clues right away, and there was a couple people that maybe they're just not big Disney fans and just didn't get it. But it was really good. A really good hit. It made it easy to teach because I love Dixit. I have the other Dixit, the original Dixit. But yeah, I don't want to spend too much time talking about Dixit because that's not what you're here for. Maybe I'll do it in another video. I got Paper Dungeons. This is a game that I think came out a couple years ago by Alley Cat Games. So it was something that just seemed really cool, really intriguing. So it plays in about 30 minutes, ages 10 up, 1 to 8 players. So that was something I thought was really cool. I kind of seen it when I was at Trade Day. They didn't want to sell me a copy. And then they sold out pretty much right away, and then I had to wait until Sunday, half an hour before it closed, to even get this copy. So they were nice enough for that. Another thing that I've been really working on, because I know that you're probably like thinking, like, this recap video is a little late. Gen Con was over a week ago. You're right. But I've been heavily working on the Tabletop Adventure Game Fest, right? And so there's been a lot of work that going into that, especially at the con, right? So I was talking to publishers and telling them about the event and the purpose of the event, right? So we are putting on this gaming event to help raise funds to pay for therapy sessions for the families we work with over the holidays, right? And so we had a flood of generosity, I'll put it that way. I was overwhelmed at one point, not gonna lie, I almost started to tear up with someone's generosity. Really caught me off guard. But I thanked them graciously, and it was awesome. Like, I'll share a picture of some of the things that we got that are going specifically to the event. So if you look at this picture right here, right now, this is the stuff that's going to the play to wins, raffles, and silent auctions. So that's what those things are for. And then this isn't all the stuff I brought back. So this picture here, right here, is the picture that of everything I actually brought back for myself. And so there's things I bought, picked up, and stuff. And there's expansions to the Quest Kids that you can see. So yeah. But it was a major blessing. So that's why I kind of didn't get a lot of videos as well, is because I spent a lot more time talking with publishers and going through things. So I did find the Kinfire Chronicles. So this is my big find. Like, usually once every Gen Con I find one big thing. Last year it was oh man, I just got rid of it too. What was it? It was Bard Song. I got rid of that. I played it once. It's a pretty good game. It's just the rule book was a complete mess, and the iconography on the cards is so itty bitty, and not all the icons are in the rule book, so it made it very confusing. I was gonna do a review of that, just never got a chance because my computer had a lot of difficulty. So actually, while I was at Gen Con, I sent my computer to somebody to work on it, and they got it working. So that's why I'm able to do this video right now, and hopefully continue to do well with all that. But the big game this year is Kinfire Chronicles. So this has, I think, 21 different stories. Yeah, 21 quest folios. So it's got the cardboard cutouts, but I actually got the expansion, or the upgrade, not expansion, the upgrade kit here. That comes with the acrylic standees. It also comes with the foreteller app, so that way it can read the story to me. I don't have to stop and constantly read. So I'm happy about that. So that was my big purchase, heavy purchase too, expensive purchase. So put that there. So we'll be looking for that unboxing video because I'll be doing that one soon. I picked up some stuff for Hero Quest. They had a new mini expansion or mini quest, and they're called Nightfall, like night as in like hero, right? Like King's Knight. And then this is the Rise of the Dread Moon. So I picked up that. So I'm gonna do an unboxing of that soon. Put these down here. Put those out of the way. I got the Big Top game from All Play, which used to be the board game company or board game tables. Oh, goodness. Board game tables. So I got the coin pack. I didn't unboxing this, so I have a video that I need to edit and upload. I'm not going to show any of the Lorcana cards because they're put away right now. But they're pretty cool. They're easy game to learn and play. Then I got Robot Quest Arena. This is a really cute robot-looking things here. So basically, it's Robot Wars, right? This is by Wise Wizard Games, which they do a lot of card games. Which this has apparently a deck building mechanic to it, from what I understand. But you got all these really cool robots. I got a couple expansions right here for it. So I got Jaws and Dimitri right there. Boom. And then I got the kettle with Bianca and Anika right there. Boom. So it looks like a trash compactor almost. There's that. I did pick up Boop. This is one game I had to go back. What was that? Sunday morning. I had to like race. I wouldn't say race. But like I had to be there early enough to get in line because they sold out copies every day. So I was gonna go ahead and pick up Boop when I was at Gen Con. That was my plan. So when they showed Boop on the preview, I was like, oh, that's the copy I want. I'd rather have that one just because it's thematic, right? You got these cats in Halloween costumes. So I think that was great. Another big game for me that I want. When I say big, I mean like that was high on my list, higher. It's got a little weight to it. It's called 3 Ring Circus. So be looking forward to that one. This is one I plan to definitely play on the channel. I like the Americana feel to it, right? So you're traveling, building a circus. So definitely liking that. Obviously, circus must be hot because the Big Top and the 3 Ring Circus are basically circus themed. I picked up a copy of Mega Man Adventures. This was gifted to me to do a review of, which I plan to do that. So thank you, Kess Entertainment, because they also gave me this Contra board game. So these were things that were on my radar anyways. But when I asked about doing a video of Contra at the con, they were like, "Oh, here we want to help people that do reviews and stuff." So they gave me these copies, and I was like, "All right, awesome." But yeah, so I'm looking forward to opening these up, getting them play. Obviously, they got the NES casing look to them, so nostalgia. Excited about that. I got some My Little Pony meeples, partly because I'm getting the deck building game for my daughter, and then also I started playing the Quest of Equestria, the story telling game, Tales of Equestria. That's it. With my kids, so that way they have meeples to kind of play with as they play the game. I did pick up this for my kids as well. It's a Wardling, or Wardlings. So it's a 5e game. I thought this would be great for kids. It was made by Renegade. So let's put that there. Another game is Quest Kids, the Quest Kids. So I'm getting ready to do an unboxing of this. I got the expansions with it, which are behind me on the shelf. But I really like the idea of this. My kids got to play a little bit at the booth, at the Treasure Fall Games booth, and they really liked it, so I'm glad I picked that up. I picked up this IQ puzzler. So one of my favorite things that I ever had as a kid was IQ blocks. It's like this little block that has like these little puzzle pieces that fit in only a certain number of ways. And so you have to put a little thought into how you put them in. So this kind of gives me the same feel. These are differently shaped, and they're like little balls that are connected in different like zigzags or squares or whatever, but you got to put them back in the case. Or there's a way you can make a pyramid out of them, which I haven't figured out that yet, because I want to try to play more with it to figure out how those are built. Picked up Sleepy Cats, so that was one that I was excited for. Oh, I got That's Pretty Clever for Kids. I got that on Sunday. So me and my son cracked this open at the hotel Sunday night, and we played that. That was a fun little game. Oh, and then Dumb Ways to Die. So someone had reached out to me previous to me going to Gen Con, saying, "Hey, I see on some forum or a Facebook page that you're going to Gen Con. Would you mind trying to get me some promos for," what was it? It was the one that Spin Master did. It's a little Marvel game. I can't remember what it's called right now. It's eluding me. But I was like, sure, I'll try. And so one of the ways to get a demo, or a promo card, was a demo. So I demoed this, got the promo card for him. And I was like, oh, that's not a bad little game. It plays up to 5 players, 2 to 5 players. And it plays like a party game. So it was really cool. it is kind of graphic with the beans, because you have to keep your beans alive, how they die. Like, so that's something. So definitely wouldn't want to play this with my kids, just because on the back of the cards they're like lithogram. It looks like they're moving, and so like it says like something going on the front of the card, and then on the back of the card it shows the bean dying. So that's one that I'll probably do a review with, so you get a better look at that. It's not bad. I think it's a good teenager to adult game. And then I picked up this advent calendar this year, so I didn't have to chase one down this coming Christmas. So yes, definitely looking forward to this one. I'm going to do daily videos of it. That's the plan. Like I did last year. And then, if I haven't showed this one, I got the Ultimate Treehouse. I thought this was cool. I met some really solid people at the Fat Brain Toys company, faith-based people. So I was count that as a blessing meeting them. Thought really highly of this game when I checked it out, so had to get it. And then the big find to me, right? The thing that I wasn't expecting to find, and I was kind of looking for. When I say kind of looking for, it's like this is something I've seen on the preview prior to Gen Con. It's King Hill, and so I've seen this, and I was checking out the pictures of it, and it fits my alley, right? It checks a lot of boxes. So it's a deck builder, it's a worker placement, it's fantasy themed. It plays up to 2 players. So you can solo it. It says 45 minutes to 90 minutes, and it's like I said, it checks a lot of those boxes. So I'm excited to try this out, ready to crack it open. So I've never heard of the designer before. I think it's Peter Marek. But yeah, excited about that one. Which then I got the upgrade kit here. So it's like the double layer boards for the players, and then upgrade tokens. But yeah, that's everything that I picked up. Well, not everything. This the stuff I brought to the table to show off. But yeah, so I guess out of all this stuff, I'm curious to know what you are interested in me opening and playing and reviewing. Maybe it's Contra, maybe it's Mega Man, maybe it's King Hill, maybe it's the Quest Kids. I don't know. You tell me in the comments below. Also, in the description below, I want to put a link to the Tabletop Adventure Game Fest. I'm still trying to get connected with some of the hotels in the area to see if maybe they would cut deals if anyone that wanted to come to Warsaw, Indiana, to just hang out for the day and play some games and support what we're doing. So hey, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video. Gen Con was a lot of work, right? And I didn't get as many videos as I hoped for. It was just busy. But I plan to do better next year. So hey, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time.